Hi guys, welcome back again to the channel. It's so good to have you. Thank you so much for clicking when you saw this video. So in today's video,
talk to me about this look tonight.
Yes, so this look is all about American exceptionalism, freedom. So the hat stays on. They try to Trump. He's still alive, thank God. All right. The dress is by Andre Soriano, a gay Filipino immigrant. It represents cryptocurrency, which is definitely the new wave of freedom. And I'm here to make America glamorous again.
The dog chain? Tell me what's going on here.
Yeah, so this is a cryptocurrency, and it's really like a meme coin. So it's really about memes. It's really about freedom. It's really about this is just a dog with a hat.
Now, why change the words on the hat and do the hat stays on versus the typical red hat that we've seen, for years?
Good question. Well, because they try to get rid of Trump, and now he's still here, this hat's not going anywhere. Like the red hat army that you've seen. And a lot of people don't want to say they look like me, but there's a lot of Latinos, a lot of Black Americans, a lot of artists who love Trump. And so the hat stays on. We're not going to get our hats knocked off, hit off, or, threatened to take it off.
It seems there's a lot of division is being driven in the country right now, though. What's your take on his aggressive immigration policies and how Latinos are being deported right now?
Well, I think the ones that should be deported are being deported. To be honest, I'm a Latina. My family came from this country to this country legally. And I love to see rapists, human traffickers deported. I don't want to see them here. I want us to be free for all colors, for all people. That's what makes America great again. So we can create, so we can live. As an artist, as a musician, I want to be able to walk at night and not think that I'm going to get killed by an illegal alien. And so those are the people getting deported, and those are the people that should get deported.
You've had a lot of naysayers and haters over the years. What do you say to them?
I say, I'm back. Nobody's going to stop me. Jesus is my Lord and Savior. God is the God of this world. Whether people try to say, I'm going to do satanic music, I'm going to do all this stuff. Well, I want to bring God back into the lives of Hollywood. I want to bring, family values back into Hollywood. And they're going to see my music, they're going to see my movies, and they don't have to like it, but you're not going to shut me down. You're not going to stop me from speaking, because that's not how America works.
I'll ask you a tough question, but I feel compelled to. Do you feel like God and Jesus would be okay with the way Trump is treating people and his policies?
I do. I mean, he's a man, but he is a praying man. I don't stand by every single thing Trump does because he's a human. There is no politician that's going to save you, right? So I say cryptocurrency, invest in your future. I spoke at the MAGA crypto conference in D.C. I sang at the inaugural ball. I'm like, this is about American exceptionalism. This is about each individual. We want to be able to pay for gas, pay for groceries. And whoever's president is not going to allow you to just do that. You do have to fight for your freedoms. But Trump is one president where the nation has flourished under him. And I want to be more protected. So I believe that God does and will stand by Trump.
so it's no longer make America great again. It's now the heart still stand. Oh, what did she even put there again? This lady, she's very, very funny. She wants to be white by all means. She just wants to be among. She wants to feel among. She wants to be a part of the court. Oh my God, what is this? I saw this video. I was like, no, this is not it. I went to the comment section. You guys really need to hear what people were saying in the comment, because everybody there was like, what's wrong with this one? Anyway, I'm going to read the comment for you guys at the end of this video. Okay, let me just take one or two commentary from this video, from some stitches I've gathered for you guys. Let's go watch it, okay, from other creators. Then we come back and talk more. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments, guys, because I watched this video. I was like, I thought the Latino communities said somebody was against them. No, this is where your problem started from, your people. Because what is this? What in God's name is this? Somebody whose community is being deported on a daily is looking for way to be part of the people who are deporting them, and to think that she's happy that her community are being deported, because if not, she won't wear that red hat, for God's sake, to an event. Every other person looking like people who came for an event. Truly, she's looking for like somebody who came to look at people's mouth. Let's go watch.
You know what I find funny about you? Seriously, do you know what I find funny about you? It's how hard you're trying to be accepted. That's what the joke truly is. It's how hard you're trying. The hat stays on. They tried to kill Trump. You're wearing your entire personality in a hat. And they still don't like you. I know you probably won't acknowledge it. And I don't care. They still don't like you. Oh, sure, they'll say it in your face. They'll tell you to your face how much they like you. how much you're one of the good ones. But then you leave the room. And you're no different than those Mexican illegals that you talk about. You know what's funny though? All of that could have been avoided. You could have voted for whoever you wanted to vote for and just go on about your business. You don't have to say anything about that. I'm guessing you're an artist of some kind. You could have just talked about your music or your, acting or whatever the hell it is that you are famous for. But you didn't. You made a red hat the entirety of your personality. And don't get me wrong. I've seen black folks do the same thing. And I have the same conversations for them as well. This is it. I don't even know who you are. I don't. But I do know that hat. And just by you opening your mouth, you confirmed everything that I thought about you with that hat. You did. Because it could have just been you voted for someone and then you walked out of the voting booth and went on and did whatever it is that you are doing now. But you didn't. I have a term for people like you. A Coonesian. That is a person who thinks that if they act and appeal to people who, throughout history, have hated them, they will somehow be accepted. As if somehow you're going to stand on a train track with a speeding bullet train coming, but somehow, if you wear a Thomas the Tank Engine shirt and a conductor's hat, the train will just run right past you. And I understand your money and privilege keep you from hearing what these people truly say about you. But they still say it. They still say it. You're just not in the room to hear it. And you think this somehow is going to sustain you for the remainder of your life, long after Donald Trump has shuffled off this mortal coil. Do you think your own people are going to forgive you for that? Because see, he's damn near 80. He's in cognitive decline. He has a diet that consists of no water, plenty of fried chicken, and things that he can get from the McDonald's menu. No cardio. None of that. Do you think he's going to live long enough to be your shield? No, he's not. And these videos will be repeating for years. Many, many years. And you will be explaining to your kids and your grandkids how mommy and grandma decided to literally suppress everything that she should know about herself, about her people, to appeal to a group of folks that don't give a fuck about them. Mommy, why did you sell out so hard for that man? Grandma, why did you sell out your entire self-esteem for him? And that's your future generations. Not to say anything about the generations that are already here. I genuinely want you to think about that. All of that. From the red hat down, and everything that came out of your mouth. All to appeal to people who don't see you as American. They don't see you as American exceptionalism. In fact, they think just as much of you as you think of those murderers and rapists being kicked out of the country. I sincerely hope this current run gives you everything that you will ever need for the remainder of your life. I hope you have all the success you will ever possibly need. Because the moment he goes into the ground, maybe not the moment he goes in the ground, give it 5 years. People are going to remember you. You're going to want to rally something or get some people together, and they're going to go, oh, weren't you the woman who refused to take off that dumbass hat and sold her soul for a man who couldn't pronounce your name if you spelled it and put it on a teleprompter? How much does your soul How much is your soul? How much was it worth? Pathetic.
So, Latino community has been asking for help from other communities to help them as they are, experiencing deportation. A lot of them are being deported on a daily, only for somebody who happens to be a Latina to come out and still talk about her own people. Like, you're talking about your own people in such a way that you don't care. So if you guys can remember the other video I did one time where this particular woman was also talking about how she doesn't care, her nieces and her nephews are being brought from, that came in illegally from Mexico and, some of the Latin community, and they came in, through the border illegally, and now that she doesn't care if they get deported, that what she just wants is for them to go home and come back legally, that Trump is not, a bad person, that he likes people coming in legally. And this woman was so happy that her people were going to get deported. When something does not affect you directly, you don't care. She said her nieces, her nephews, so it's not a problem for her. Where it will become a problem is if she gets directly involved, maybe her child or probably herself gets deported, then that will be a problem. And this particular lady is one of those people that we are talking about who do not care, who, gets hurt in the process or who gets hurt through her vote. She doesn't care who she voted for or who she voted against. What she cares is just about herself getting known. If you can imagine, I was so ashamed of her watching that video because I was like, are you kidding me right now? Like, I was pinching myself. Are you really kidding me? Like, you're talking about your own people and you don't care, and all of a sudden you're involving God and Jesus, how you want to make God known and make Jesus known, and yet you do not care about your people, you don't care about your neighbor. I thought the Bible says we should love our neighbors like we love ourselves, including your own people. You don't love them as much as you love yourself. You want to make Jesus known, but you don't want your people to be in that country. You are a Latino yourself, so you believe that 100% of people who are being deported are people who are, against the law. You don't believe that there are people who are, legal people or people who has never for once committed any form of crime. You don't believe that those people are being deported as well. I've shared videos here where somebody was sharing about how his mom got deported, and this particular woman actually has been paying her taxes, have not gone through any form of thing, like she's so good because she has kids and all that, and yet she got deported. I've seen videos of people who say, oh, they deported her. This woman had to stay for like few months before her kids came to join her in Mexico. And somebody like you is coming on internet to come and talk about your own people without caring if anything is wrong or they are going through a hard time right now in a country where they have not lived in for years, and they didn't plan about going back to that country, because before you move to any country, you need to really plan for it. But when you get deported, you don't plan, you just find yourself in that country. You just find yourself there and you have to deal with whatever thing that comes your way. You think it's so easy to get deported and go start afresh? And to think that you won't be living with anything, like you're living, but you won't be living with anything, nothing at all. You'll just be living with yourself, anything with you, that's what you're living with. No bank card, no nothing. You just get deported, you're deported. And this lady who wants to make Jesus known is also the same person coming on the internet to talk ill about her own people. Like, I think the Latino community should really look into this girl. Like, you guys should sit down and really analyze yourself. I've seen videos of people saying that, the problem they have is within them. And that's the truth. Like, within yourself, just weigh yourself, weigh your people. You guys are all together. Unity is the best. Like, if you're not united, then nothing is really going to happen. You need to fix your own self, like your own house, before you start seeking help from people out there. People who are already united, you're seeking their own help. when you guys are not united, some of you are seeking for help, the other people are saying we don't need help. So eventually, in fact, actually you do not need help, because eventually these other people comes to you and say they want to offer help. These other people are saying, oh, they don't need help, they don't need help, we don't need help, and before you know it, these people get angry and they leave you guys alone. So fix yourself first. Fix yourself. Stop asking help from people that looks like me when you have not fixed yourself. Guys, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment. Like, let's just have that conversation. What do you think about this lady's video? Let me know what you think today. Let's have that conversation. Please do want to subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up so that more people can see it. And I look forward to seeing you guys on my next video. Please subscribe. Bye, guys.